Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of Spartan Crew Gaming, and today we're talking about Middle-earth Shadow of War once again, so let's jump into it. So first off, I just want to talk to you guys about this awesome article that came out on Games Radar mentioning a side mission, and this side mission that this guy goes through is extremely creepy. So, you know, he's going to do a fortress assault, but he's like, no, I want to go on a side mission, so he turns around, goes to the edge of the forest in Nurnen, and there's a side mission there. So, you know, he starts it, he's walking through the forest, and there's an orc wrapped up in a tree. And this isn't any normal forest. It's like a creepy, scary, you know, forest with mist and, you know, trees that are all like, you know, scary looking that you probably don't want to be around. And basically, there's a, you know, an orc wrapped up in one of the trees, basically saying, help me, you know. And you go up to him, you dominate him, and, you know, you look in his mind, and it goes in like the first person view, and you get to see all this crazy stuff that's happening. And then once you get out of the third-person view, the orc's head explodes. And this happens a few times. You go see a few other orcs wrapped in trees. And then you, like, arrive, I think, at a bigger tree. And this whole time, like, the elf, not the elf lady, but the tree lady from the trailers, you know, that looks like a tree. And also we saw, like, her Caragor beast in one of the videos I just did. And she's, you know, she's talking to you the entire time. And you arrive at this tree, and she basically sends, like, 3 boss battles at you. Like, one's it's a smaller beast that does a lot of charging, and then the next one's like a troll-sized beast, and you fight it, and it was much harder to fight. And then there's a dragon that you have to fight as well, and they're all like, you know, tree-themed and everything, very much nature-esque. And you're basically fighting them, and at the end you talk to the lady, you know, who sent these at you, the Ent wife, and she basically says, hey, you woke up a Balrog by creating your new ring. You need to go kill him because fire is the enemy of the forest, and I don't want to be burned. And basically, you know, you have a lot more work to do. So the guy said this mission was extremely creepy, at least for him. And he said it really was, in the essence, on par to something you might see in The Witcher. He was saying he can kind of compared it to missions in The Witcher. And he said he thinks Shadow of War is like shooting for that. And he's like, I think they're doing a really good job. Now, I've never played The Witcher games, or the most recent one, which got, you know, really high acclaim. But it's really awesome to see that they are actually shooting for that kind of quality in side missions. I mean, I want to see that. And if we're getting that kind of quality of side missions in Shadow of War, boy, am I excited, and I cannot wait. So guys, the other video I want to show you, and I'm just going to leave you guys with that video, is Troy Baker. He was in an interview, and he was just talking about how he is the motion cap director of Shadow of War, and he just talks and stuff. Nothing too much on gaming news, but I thought it was relevant, so I'm gonna let you guys watch that. So thank you guys for watching this episode. Please tell me what you think of the awesome side missions that are coming, and also remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss a video. But guys, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a blessed week. I will see you in the next one, and enjoy the rest of this video.
I have given up everything.
We have seen performances in games evolve to the point to where they're on par with or they exceed what we're seeing in TV and film. And in some ways, there's a level of immersion that TV and film can never have because you don't get to play that person that you're watching on screen, and games give you that opportunity. So for me, stepping into this as first an actor and then also as a director, I needed help, I needed support, and I found that not only within the team at Monolith, Warner Brothers, but also looking to Neil Druckmann, who's someone I greatly respect as a director, primarily for the vision that he's able to cast and the way that he's able to work with his actors. So yeah, there was a lot of me reaching out, asking a lot of questions, because you think you're gonna get this job, and you're like, this is gonna be awesome, and then the reality and the weight starts sinking in. I go, maybe I bit off more than I can chew, and you set up on stage for the first time, and everybody's looking to you. Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't know, I'm used to be told what to do. I'm not the one who's supposed to tell you. But you just shut up and you trust.
You fight for Mordor! You fight for the Bright Lord!
The hard part was not necessarily directing myself. The hard part for me was not viewing my performance, but as a director just seeing Talion. Because it's super easy to nitpick and go, I want Troy to do something different. I want myself to do something better, as opposed to a director being objective and going, no, that works. That works. Get over yourself. It's not about you. Does it work for the scene? And a majority of the time, I focused a lot on what our other actors were doing and less about what I was doing. If ever I had a problem switching between hats, between director and actor, and when I picked up my sword, because we actually had like cold steel markered up swords, Whenever you see Talia put that sword away, that's me doing that. All I have to do is kind of swing the sword around a little bit, and that helps you get into character really easily. I was really happy that Pushkrimp is back. I just love saying Pushkrimp because it sounds like a Swedish snack.
Or a death
Pushkrimp.
metal. Or a death metal band.
Well, yeah, you go Sweden, it's like, we are Pushkrimp. So I'm happy to see that. I love how far they can go with this. Like Pushkrimp, the goat kisser. Who knows? And that's the beauty of our game, is that literally there are no bounds when it comes to orc names. What will your orc name be? This is the best commercial ever. I can't wait.